Let's go. Let's go. Hello, my friends. Chat, welcome here. If it's your first time, welcome. If it's not your first time, welcome back. It's going to be a fun evening, morning. Maybe it's morning, maybe it's the afternoon for you. Wherever you are from, welcome here. Sit back, relax. Grab your paintbrush if you want. Grab your pencil. The point of this stream is we make art together, we have fun, we discuss. We talk about art. We talk about painting. We're nerds like that. Talking about nerd stuff for artists. Hello, hello, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hello Attila, Balsam, Christine, Eva, Cody, Susan, Felicia. Hello to everybody popping up. We're catching. Notification squad is here. So we're catching up. No worries. Today, my friends, we have a kind of an exciting little program, because what I want to do, good intro music. This is not Charlie's Angel though, it's Fist of the North Star. Greatest music though. In this one we have what else? Sorry, yeah, we're gonna start with a little bit of I'm really going full streamer mode, lazy reaction video. I'm gonna just react to a YouTube video, but hold on. It's art related, so I'm good, right? I'm good. We're just gonna have fun. We're just going to have fun. Make sure to hit the like button if you are watching this, because it helps. It's going to help me make the stream a better experience overall, get more people involved, just more fun. And if you're there, if you are listening to me right now, now is the time to like. It really helps, believe it or not. And make sure you hit the, the little bell notification, because it hit the bell. The bell with all notification is where it's at, if you don't want to miss a live when I go live. So how is everybody doing? Alright, starting with questions, technical questions. Oh man, do you always use a medium, or are there instances where no medium is required? Well, if you give me a little bit of time to warm up and get into the painting in the second part of the stream, I'll respond to this question if you allow me. Good evening from South Africa, second time here, welcome back. Hi from New Zealand, good morning. Romanian living in USA, hello. Hello Sylvia, welcome here. Good evening from Ariège, land of the striking farmers. Yeah, there are tons of farmers on strike right now, blocking roads and stuff. Not happy with the price and how much they get from their insane hours, and well, understandable. Will you do the Van Gogh drawings and stuff in another stream, or are we skipping it since you haven't seen them already? We can do them. I think we can make a special Van Gogh episode, but I have to invite you if I make a special Van Gogh episode. Definitely. I have to invite the experts. Okay, my friends, 48 people and only 29 likes. I think there's a little bit of a problem here. Really helps, like I don't ask for money or anything, just likes. Likes will help the stream overall. Okay, today, my dear friends, just please, if we have questions, keep them for just a couple minutes later. If you can come back with the question about stand oil and all, that would be cool. In this one, we are going to be reviewing a YouTube a YouTube video. So let's use this. Bam. Okay, so no music, it's perfect. Let me just bring my screen here, my chat here, and you're a little bit too big, chat, so just go here. All right, so today we're going to look at this. My fake Picasso went to auction at 1.4 million, and this is the this is a video by Vice. That you probably already saw. This one is pretty popular. It has more than 2.3 million views, and so we're gonna review it. I'm gonna try to just react to whatever happens in there. At some point, I don't know, maybe it will be copyrighted, it will be flagged for some reason, I don't know. So maybe I'll try to cut the sound if there's music, but I'll try to. Okay, I have subtitles. And so this guy is a master forger, calls himself the #1 forger in the world. And I was intrigued when I saw this this painting, because I can see clearly that this Caravaggio copy in the background, it doesn't look great. Like, okay, not masterful. So I'm pretty sure he's not trying to make this one pass as an actual Caravaggio. It's probably just a copy for fun. So let's see what this guy is capable of. And let's see how you can turn your artistic skills into millions by breaking the law, but still impressive art skills, becoming a master forger. And is this maybe your next career choice? Stop making original under your own name and make fakes. I'm not recommending, by the way, full disclosure. Forgery is against the law. Don't do that. Okay, yeah, full disclosure. Let's just see what this guy has to say. #1 forger in the world is still anonymous. Yeah, technically the #1 hasn't been caught, and the paintings are still out there passing as originals. So that's that. Yeah, you're right. You're right, totally right, Sean. This is the perfect, the logical rule. Like, the #1 forger hasn't been caught. So yeah, technically. All right, so I hope we don't get annoying ads. Let's run this.
So you got Caravaggio.
6.5-foot Basquiat. There's another Modigliani there.
Oh, is this a Picasso?
I mean, I do Picassos. Sometimes I can do 2 or 3 in a day before breakfast, you know, because they're not that difficult. And I gave one to a friend of mine. He sold it. Someone bought it, and they took it to the auction, and they valued it at $1 million.
Kings of forgery. Oh my god. Okay, tons of stuff to review here. Oh my god. So I like this guy's spirit. He's fun. I like his confidence. And you know, you have to have some cojones if you want to do this. If you choose this path as your career, you need to have some self-confidence. So all of you lacking self-worth, being with low self-confidence, well, look at this guy.
In a day before breakfast, you know, because they're not that.
Look at this
Oh,
guy.
is this a Picasso?
I mean, I do Picasso.
No, hold on. I want to see the Caravaggio.
So you got Caravaggio.
Oh, sorry. Just want to see the Caravaggio because it's my stuff. I mean, not to be mean, but maybe stick to the Picasso and the Basquiat, because apparently it's easier. Hold on, let me try to find the original. Let me try to find the original. Okay, the quality is not great, but here's the original. And here's our man's copy. Okay. Well, the reproduction here on Wikipedia is kind of very dark, but okay. Nothing. 6.5-foot Basquiat. Well, all right. Like this kind of art, definitely nothing to say for it. The volume is a bit low. Okay, I'm gonna try to push the volume up. Hold on. Maybe like that. Okay, you tell me.
There's another Modigliani there.
Oh, is this a Picasso?
I mean, I do Picassos. Sometimes I can do 2 or 3 in a day before breakfast, you know, because they're not that difficult. And I gave one to a friend of mine. He sold it. Someone bought it. And they took it to the auction, and they valued it at $1 million.
Well, I don't know about this story, but I don't know how they can. I don't know. I think he's selling a lot of air, but let's go on. Look at this! Oh, this is typical, you know, like fake cinema shot of a painter, like the typical kind of fake idea of a painter. You don't put your easel, like, you don't let your easel roll around like that. Look at this.
They valued it at $1 million.
Forgery is one of the
Look at
greatest
how
challenges the art
shaky and wobbly it is.
mistakes and misattributions estimated to be as high as 50.
I should cut the sound because there's music. Don't want to be flagged. Multi-billion-dollar industry of authentication. I assume there's music here. David Henty, so this is David. And Billy the Brush, Mumford.
Their fakes on eBay. The two lads like to
Oh, still music. They like to find historical materials. Okay, so they dig out in the old stuff, get old canvases, I guess. Oh, perfect. The music stops.
How you doing?
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, Billy.
Nice to meet you. Take me through this license plate.
Van Goghs. I got.
Okay, I know.
I got Van Gogh as well.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I know why the music, the sound is a bit low. I know why. So I'm just going to change this. Maybe it will be too much now, but we'll see.
Yeah. Well, I've just buying one, FOR 63R Forger, which is.
What have you got here?
Billy's got a load of catalogues, so I'm going to be looking through these later on this afternoon and thinking, oh, if I get a little canvas like that, you know, I'll stick something on. You know, you get some good ideas.
Yeah, so that's the idea. They take some actual old canvases and stick new art on top of it. So either remove, scratch, and just use old materials, genuine old materials as their support, because it's very hard to take a pure, clean canvas and make it pass as an old thing. So they use actual old
down to
things.
the market now, but just before that, unfortunately, I served some time in a prison about 2 or 3 minutes away. So we might go via there.
Before Billy was caught under the police's Operation Sketch and sentenced to 2 years, he had forged 1,000 pieces that had made their way across the globe.
Nous avons planté 185 millions d'arbres là où le
Okay,
besoin est le plus
sorry
urgent.
for the ad.
Comment? En créant un moteur de...
Detectives have only managed to find 40 so far, meaning there's a lot still in circulation. So how did you get into art forgery?
Well, I was dismissed from St Martin's in 1968. It was something to do with me being intoxicated in a life drawing class. It was either get a job or use what limited artistic skills I had, and that's the road I went down.
Do you still forge art?
No, not at all. Wouldn't touch it with a barge pole.
Do you do any art?
Yeah, I doodle sometimes, yeah.
Do they look similar to any other pieces of art?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
So have you served any time for art forgery?
I served time for forgery, forging passports.
Right.
I went into the prison art department. I thought I'd just go in there and read about art and learn about it. But the teachers there said, no, you've got to actually paint. When I came out, I thought this is what I want to do, but it's very difficult to sell your own work. But then I painted a lovely little Paul Henry, Irish artist. I put it on and I got £1,000. And I was getting, I don't say too much, because I've straightened the tax man out now. I had the criminal tax investigation because I was making so much money there. We better go, Billy.
Okay.
We better.
Well, it's sad, but he summed it up almost perfectly here. He said it all. Like, it's very hard to sell art under your own name. And some of these artists are so easy to copy.
I thought this is what I want to do, but it's very difficult to sell your own work.
Yeah, it's very difficult to sell your own work. And we'll have a look at what he does now. I'm pretty sure that he rebranded himself into this, like making copies but selling them as copies.
But then I painted a lovely little Paul Henry, Irish artist. I put it on and I got £1,000. I had the criminal tax investigation because I was making so much money there. We better go, Billy.
Okay.
We better go. Or we're going to miss all the old canvases.
We certainly are.
What's your favourite thing about the art world?
The money.
Nobody says that except these guys. They're clearly in a league of their own, right?
Mark Rothko, a wonderful American abstract painter, said that to be an artist you have to steal a space on a rich man's wall. And I love that. I don't forge famous artists per se. I do the one that they could have painted.
When I used to do eBay and stuff like that, there was a caveat saying there's no paperwork or provenance with this painting, so sold in the style of or after the artist. That way you're covered by law. You could go to the auction and put it in and not say anything. And if they go yes, then it goes through, you know. And Billy,
I mean, these are not the top guys, because some of the forgeries that I've read about and heard about, they went into some very complicated systems to make it feel genuine and sold it for huge amounts, like changing actual books, going into actual libraries and changing the catalogs to make them their fakes be part of the catalogs. These guys, I think they're more like hitting low, like aiming at the lowest, trying to sell for, you know, a bunch of people online who don't know better. They are not aiming for the top guys. I think at least David here, I don't know about this other guy here, but
and I get all the art catalogues, and quite often you'll open it up and you'll see. Oh, look.
So do you think auction houses kind of profit off not asking questions?
Yeah. I mean, if they can turn a blind eye.
They want it to be right, because if it isn't right, they ain't going to earn a dime.
They're right, though. They're kind of profiting from a biased system that wants to make the prices overinflated, and those auction houses, they profit from that. And actually, it's pretty bad press if they have a fake, but they would still like it very much if they can just have the money and nobody knows that the fake is a fake. And some of the fakes that were sold, not like these guys necessarily, some of the fakes that were sold, if you ask, like, obviously when you catch the guy, you can trace a lot of the forged paintings that were done, but most of the big art money institutions, they don't want to know, and they don't want to let their clients know, and they prefer to keep everything a secret. So basically they have they almost like they don't want to, like, if they catch a famous forger and the forger says, hey, do you want me to reveal like the 1,000 paintings still left out there? And they would all say no, because that's not in their interests. And they don't want to know that. So they prefer like to turn a blind eye, actually, yeah.
So how would we go about finding the tools?
If you want to get it past the forensics, you have to use age-appropriate materials.
That's one for you, isn't it?
So this is what you're after?
Yeah, this is, yeah. Is it all right to have a look?
Yes, cool.
Yep,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Windsor and Newton. It's an old one.
So
About
taking
1910,
old canvases like that?
Perfect for a little painting. I could do a Lowry on there, couldn't I?
Yeah, it's a good
But like an
size.
early Lowry, yeah.
How much are they?
I'll do the 2 for 20.
Lovely.
How's that?
But these are old ledgers, look at that. One of
Hey,
Lowry's things that he did, he'd drawn anything, you know, he had letters in his pocket and envelopes and stuff. They turn up every now and again, and if they're from the 50s or 60s, they've got a good chance of being a Lowry drawing.
That was a good buy, mate.
I shall do a little masterpiece on here later.
Okay, let's see what you got, David. Let's paint. Oh, I'm gonna get flagged with the music.
The whole purpose of coming here is for David to have a look at some frames.
How much are these, Billy?
Nice selection,
1,
David.
2, 3,
Let's
4,
get them out
5,
before we
6,
talk. I
7,
can't talk
8,
money in the
8.
dark, Dave. I cannot talk money in the
Where's
dark.
that chair? In case I faint at the price. See his rusty nails.
Oh, how did they get like that?
With the salt water, I expect.
Why would anyone want rusty nails?
Pissed the hell out of me. I don't know. I think it's time. Passage of time, really. I don't think it's a chemical process.
Free.
No, don't love.
Nice. So they fake the rusty nail. Even the rusty nails are fake. Attention to detail. That's something to remember.
Put them all together,
1,
Dave.
6, 7,
They're
8,
individual prices, David. Individual price. This one, beautiful, 90 quid.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
You adding it up? 70 quid.
What?
Well, shit. This, 1 1/4. Done. This one here, for my friend as a gift. Nothing. Garnish.
That's
Nothing.
nice, that little one, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a
lovely.
little Italian painting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you adding these up?
Yeah.
Good.
I'll just take the free one then.
375.
Yeah.
I throw you 40 quid, 20 quid.
Should have said that. Oh my god, these ads. Nightmare. I get ads too.
Mazel tov. Pleasure to meet you all.
I wish I could say it was a pleasure.
Alright, go ahead,
Hey.
paint.
These ones in here. Just don't say that. Hello.
Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. I'm pretty sure he gave himself this title.
Come on, Rocky.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
This is insane.
this is just a little storeroom with some of my paintings in. There's a-
So you got
Hey, look at
Caravaggio.
that. We had some people in our Discord make copies. Oh my god, this Caravaggio here in the background is even worse. It's painful.
Caravaggio.
The
There's
water
another one. Oh, there's
houses.
Caravaggio there as well. Salvador Mundi.
That went for the most money ever at auction, didn't it?
It did 450 million, yeah. 6.5 foot Basquiat. You could take that and do the French.
Oh my god, you can't take this one in the background. Look at that. It's awful. No. It's like, really, whatever art takes genuine high level skills is off limits. And even a faker is not good for that. Like, the story, we should actually do an episode sometimes on Van Meegeren, the Dutch forger who made a lot of Vermeers in the time. Even his fake Vermeers were, and he was one of the greatest of all time, but his fakes are like clearly recognizable as fake. It's not that easy to copy an old master.
It would come back as genuine.
Really?
Yeah. There's another
Or-
Modigliani.
Imitate in this case, because in this case these are copies, so I'm pretty sure that he sells actual copies for actual clients under his name, so as copy, so that's legal. But well, the tricky thing with forgery is that you're supposed to be creating the missing painting that everybody's talking about, everybody's looking for, but nobody can find. So you're supposed to be in the mind of the actual artist. Do your research. Try to find the painting that was destroyed in a fire. Try to find, the painting that was stolen, and try to find a story about how it will resurface somehow. Actually, no, the painting that was stolen, you shouldn't take this story, because that's not gonna work, because if it's been recorded as destroyed in a fire, then it will be a no-go, because you can't fake the provenance, because that's one thing. You have to fake the painting and you have to fake the provenance, so you have to fake everything that connects it to the actual artists. Where does it come from? How come you have this in your garage? Well, because I bought it from this person. You have to fake a sort of an ownership trace, and that's the trickiest part. I don't think this guy was doing this.
There, Basquiat.
I'm not sure.
How often
I
are
think
you
he's
doing
mostly.
Every day.
Yeah,
I
look
get
at
up
this.
every day, and I work 7 days a week just because I really enjoy it.
Yeah, that's it. This guy is an artist. He just loves painting, like we all do.
Is this a Picasso?
I mean, I do Picassos, you know. Sometimes I can do 2 or 3 in a day, you know. They're not that difficult. And I gave one to a friend of mine. Crap. He sold it. Someone bought it, and they took it to the auction, and they valued it at $1 million. And they had quite a lot of interest in it. But
I have serious doubt about this story. I know plenty of cafes that have such reproductions dressing their walls. Yeah, pretty much. I think now his business is selling those as regular copies, so not originals.
Came out in the papers that this forger said it's his. The guy who owned it started threatening, and he told a friend of mine that goes in there that buys
yeah,
stuff.
we'll check Eric
Tell him
Hepburn
get
next
someone
time.
to burn his house down, or put
Your house?
My house, yeah. Put a firebomb through the letterbox. So anyway, I reported it to the police, and I got all cameras put up in the front of my house and stuff. I just said on Twitter, I said, do due diligence. You know, if you're selling £1 million painting, get it authenticated.
So did it sell?
And was all the TV.
I mean, I like this spirit, but man, it's like, okay, I made a fake. I didn't take your diligence is to authenticate your own work out there, and you don't imitate the signature of an artist like that. So there's also a due diligence that you have to do. When you sell a painting, you're supposed to sell a certificate with it. It's a little bit easy to say, yeah, well, you bought it you sold it for $1 million. It's not my fault that it was fake. Well, come on, dude. It's also your diligence to not
cameras
fake.
were there, and the news channels were, and it flopped. I think they said they sold it for 8,000.
Yeah, 8,000 is
Quite
way
a
too
few.
much. 8,000 is way too much. But I think if he's getting famous now, maybe he sells for this amount. I don't know. Good for him if he does. As long as he's clean with the law now. I don't know.
Yeah, it's good.
Did you often work out here?
Yeah, if I can, I love to work out here just because it's it's nice, it's peaceful, you know. I'm gonna paint a little seascape.
So how much have you studied Lowry then to understand how he paints down
Yeah,
to
so
the
he's
I've
copying
been through
Lowry.
the
If you don't know about Lowry, I'm gonna try to show you. Apparently, this art is super famous in Britain, and this is Lowry, so very kind of childlike, with kind of thick impasto of white, off-white, beige stuff like that, and very simple characters. So this was Lowry, famous British artist. I don't know, it's not very famous in France. You don't hear a lot about it, but a lot of these UK shows, they often talk about Lowry. And I understand how this would be much easier to copy than than an actual Caravaggio. A lot less work, definitely, because it's much more simplified and symbolic. And the colors are like, there's not tons of colors, like at least just 5 colors max. So yeah.
Lowry Gallery. I bought every book I can find about Lowry. When you stepped in their shoes, you understand a bit more than an academic. You're actually living it. But this one I'm making up.
Are you making up?
So I put a bit of sky.
So it could be like a lost Lowry that's just ended up at auction.
Well, it might well do.
Do you think there are like any problems with art forgery?
Well, I think there's a lot of problems with people making money off dead artists, you know, and that didn't make any money in their own lifetimes, you know.
Wow, my man spitting facts. I love this guy. He makes way more sense than I thought. I thought he was going to be kind of you know, I'm a bad guy, I dupe people. He has the right spirit, and I think he just loves making art very much. And he's conscious that selling art under your own name is very hard. And now he has like this persona, this ego, like calling himself the #1 forger in the world. But I love this guy. He just loves art, as all of us do.
Dead artists, you know. There's a lot of problems with people making money off dead artists, you know, and that didn't make any money in their own lifetimes, you know. There's more of a problem with that.
I love this quote. I love this quote. It's nice. It's actually... How can you not agree?
I would have thought. You know, you're an ordinary girl, you love Picasso or you love Modigliani. You haven't got 5 million or 10 million or 100 million, but I still want a painting. Yeah. I don't want to print a lifeless print. So, you know, is that wrong? I think the basic...
Yeah, it's wrong to fake and pretend that it's an original. It's not wrong to make a copy, dude. Just just sign it under your own name, or just say after and make sure you have certificates that certify that it's a copy, and that's all. But yeah, don't try to make them pass.
I don't care about the money. I love the art. When I go to bed at night, I can't wait to get up in the morning. If I'm working on, you know, something that I really, really like, you're in your own world, basically. If I was a multi-millionaire, I'd still get up in the morning and paint pictures.
Obviously, technology's advanced.
I love this
that
guy.
makes it harder.
Maybe he should be our next guest in Double the Art.
Good forgery.
No.
David the Forger, #1 forger in the world.
You can beat the forensics, and the rest is about good craftsmanship, really.
So what do you think?
Well, passable.
He doesn't believe it.
Okay, well, give me a call when it's ready and I'll take it to the lab.
Okay.
And I'll let you know how it goes.
He's not ready for lab inspection.
Okay, deal.
He would be way less confident if he knew that there is a lab inspection, because they're obviously going to test all the pigments and test the age. And when they bring it to the lab, it was not going to be even dry. He's obviously it's just for the fun of the show, I guess, for the documentary. But I still love this guy. This is a genuine guy who loves making art, and he's fun. I like his spirit. He's just has a very very loose approach towards the law, but other than that, he seems like fun.
So I drove it.
Oh.
Factions,
Ad again.
empires, gods.
How many ads do we have so far?
There it is.
3.
Here it is. So here's the Lowry, basically dismantled. In taking it out of its frame.
Oh, something happened here. Hold on.
So here's the Lowry.
Hold on. Look at this sneaky David. Sneaky. He aged it. He cooked it. Look at that. He spread some stuff to make it yellow, and I'm pretty sure he cooked it to make it age. Look at this sneaky.
Basically dismantled. In taking it out of its frame, the tape's still quite sticky, which means it wasn't on there for a long time. Taking the
Got caught with the tape, David.
painting out, he's clearly used one of these old notebooks,
We've seen
1955,
that.
so no question about it. This is old. This isn't particularly impressive. Now we're going to take that and have a look down the microscope. Straight away we can see that it's very yellowed looking, and this is typical of forgeries because...
What do you mean? Just spread some marmalade on top of it. What do you mean it looks yellow? Look at the close-up shot is glorious. Look at that. How yellow it looks.
You can see that
Spread some worse
very
sauce
yellow
on
looking,
it.
And this is typical of forgeries because you want the object to look old. And if you just paint it in nice, fresh, bright colors, it's going to look new. There's no obvious cracking. And yes, we've got an obvious fake patina. You see it right away. We did find what we think is a pet hair.
They have 2 dogs.
Old master artists. We're really careful about their materials. And you
I don't see how it's a review tool though. Like there's probably cat hair on my painting. I don't and I'm very careful about my material. I don't see how it's a review tool because like stuff happens, right?
You don't find dog hairs. So now that we've
maybe
with our
on
tiny
Laurie's
scalpel, taken our tiny samples,
paintings.
we're going to take them to the lab and see what we've got. Hi, we brought a stub with some samples from the Lowry painting.
So what's this machine?
It's actually one of our best tools for looking for forgeries. It does the best job of anything in this room for looking for modern 21st century pigments.
Is there any way that anyone could trick these machines?
No. So now we'll go have a quick look at our imaging room where we'll be taking an X-ray as well as the Lowry. The way this works is the painting's placed in the chassis and then the camera moves. So it's like Google Earth. You get lots of little tiny images.
I love the amount of expensive investigation they're running for this for this meme painting
put together
by
in a
David.
computer, and you can zoom in and zoom out. It's like having a microscope without a microscope.
From what I've heard, David was mostly trying to sell lorries for cheap on eBay. Trying to, make them pass as, oh, we have this painting in our attic and we don't know who is it from, and like making it seem like it's somebody who doesn't know what they have, like sometimes like people have some very valuable stuff and they don't know it's valuable and they sell it to the first guy who comes and gives it good price. I think that's how he was trying to sell most of his fakes, if what I've read from him is...
So one of the most famous quotes, which is
accurate.
actually on David Henty's website, is, "I am a simple man and I use simple materials, ivory black, vermilion, Prussian blue, yellow ochre, flake white, and no medium. However, we found cadmium red instead of vermilion. We're accumulating evidence, and the evidence
It's not looking good.
It's not pointing in the right direction."
It's tricky
Here's
to
our
find
X-ray
vermilion, actually. True vermilion. It's very hard to find now.
The Lowry. As you can see, it's kind of
Getting
not
caught on the
very
cadmium,
controlled
yeah.
looking strokes. And looking at other Lowrys, we see that there's kind of a control.
So David was often selling heat on eBay. Do you think that means that there's a bit of a blind spot for getting these kind of Lowrys through?
Yeah, I mean, it's for all sorts of things. People love to make discoveries, but it's really buyer beware. If you're not an expert, if you're getting a bargain, it's probably not a bargain. I think for the market he's shooting at, for doing something to sell on eBay, he's going to fool the average punter who's not an expert.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Copying things for profit, that's deception, and that's where it becomes a criminal act. Forgers will speak about channeling, the dead artist as if it was some sort of psychic gift they had, which is all hugely dodgy. It's just justification for profiting on someone else's genius.
So is David Henty for you? He's not an artist, he's a criminal?
Yeah, basically. And he's a bit overrating himself to say Judge is the best copy.
Hey, don't criticize the skills of my man, David. Yeah, he's not good at copying Caravaggio, but he has the spirit. He loves to make art.
In the world?
And I'm pretty sure he
Won't let
stopped
him know.
making forgeries, so I mean, good for
Hi,
him.
David, how are you?
I'm pretty sure. Okay,
It's Sydney.
you know what? Before the conclusion of this video, you know what? I think this guy, he kind of made it his persona of being this master forger, and he's not. He's just a nice, like, dude who likes paintings but couldn't find a way to make money out of making his own art. So he makes he created he basically painted this persona around him of being this #1 forger in the world and making paintings every day. And he's just enjoying the life of the artist, living through the vision of other artists that he admires. Yeah, it's tough to make art under your own name. And I have to say, like, if I had to decide on do I want to make forgeries, I would not do that out of just my own ego, because my ego is just so big that as an artist, like most of our egos, like if you are an artist, you have to have a pretty big ego, and not making art under your own name means putting your ego and putting it all the way down. So all these master forgers, which is why it shows that they are genuine artists, all these guys in reality, what they really want is to have this this kind of persona as being master of the art of forgery. So they don't choose the art in itself, they choose the art of forgery as an art form, and they try to build their personality around that and try to become the best at that. So, like, I couldn't do paintings because my ego is too big, but actually these guys' ego are even bigger, but they just turn their focus into being this master forger and not this master artist. But in the end, we're all artists with huge egos, and we all enjoy making art, and that's the thing. Let's see the conclusion.
Hiya, how you doing?
I'm good. I just left art analysis.
Oh, have ya?
I think it went well.
Oh, really?
Well, you sound surprised. There was one problem with like the paint, the type of white paint, and there was the vermilion. Apparently, the vermilion was wrong.
The type of white paint is he used titanium. He didn't give a damn about this. Like this pretty clear that you have to use flake white. He was really trying this hard for this one.
I didn't know that. I didn't get their pick up on it. I mean, I didn't do it to fool anyone, really, you know.
No, of course not, David. There's literally no way you could have got past her. Honestly,
Obviously, with cadmium red and titanium white, when the artist clearly states that he uses flake white and vermilion, yeah, obviously you can't go past her. Especially by just painting marmalade-looking patina on the surface.
So, yeah.
But it was fun for the video, I guess.
Oh, he's so sweet. I thought he was going to get a bit miffed, but I've encouraged him to keep forging.
All right, my man David, look at this. I'm gonna try to find. I think I saw his actual page. David Henty Art photo gallery, and look at that, selling copies. He's an artist, just wants to make art, just wants to enjoy the art life. As long as he's not fooling anyone or breaking the law anymore, I think that's cool, man. Let's see what he has. The copycat artist. Oh, do you want a nice Monet? How does it sign though? Oh, you can't see. Okay, there's a podcast with him. All right. So he did spend time in prison, but it was for forging passports. Then went on to fake artistic masterpieces and sell them on eBay. So yeah, could have bought a lorry for 300 quids, but not that much. It's not like top guys. Like there are some big name forgers out there, and they went to, like, normally there would be two, like it was usually a team. Like there was the copyist, or no, the forger, because you can't do copies. There was the forger, and there was the sorry, the provenance guy faking the authenticity. And but yeah, so look at this. I think this guy is, do I agree? Yeah, I agree. Okay, come on. Okay, I could just knock out a Picasso. Okay. Oh. Yeah, he could. Like, everybody could, technically. I think he's a copyist. Loves his passion for the art. I wouldn't say that he's a master forger. The world's finest. It's a bit much, I have to say, but my man David is just enjoying art and about the artist. Look at that. Considered the best copyist artist in the world today. So I would argue about the best, but at least he's clean on his in his bio. He actually claims that he's a copyist, which is, this is fair. This is fair, this is legal, this is good. So yeah, he created this persona around himself. Interesting guy. All right, so let's make our not fake paintings of our own. And yeah, probably they will sell, they will never sell, and that's the point, but let's try to make originals, shall we? So what do you think? What do you think about David? What do you think about the character? He's really like he's something. Like, he's a character. He's really something something unique, but he did good for himself. I think now he can sell medium quality copies to a public that would normally don't care that much about this type of copy work done. I don't know. I don't want to diss on his skills, but okay. Alright, so let me switch to my original here. So, for the YouTube, I'm actually here. Okay, I want to show you the big painting though. There's an actual, there is, my friend, there is a nude in this, and YouTube doesn't like it when there's nudes in my painting. So this is just a little tiny crop, and it's all black. So I'm gonna paint this here today. So hold on, let me just bring my okay. Hi Norwin. Hello darling. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. Need to go to my local museum soon. Caravaggio exhibit with 4 of his works. Sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. So, yeah. Okay. So, this lady here, it's normal that you see all darkness. It's like I want to create a female figure. Hey, hi Jeff. I want to create a female figure that gets out of the shadows, but she's actually made of so here there's a flying cat. Okay, so here, this is what YouTube might censor, so I'm not showing more of this, or YouTube will not like it. And here I want to create some, you know, burning flowers, and the lady is kind of ashes and lava, or no, but the sort of the lava texture is in the flowers, and the lady is kind of, you know, lava rock, you know, lava ashes. I don't know how you call that. So that's what I want to do. The texture of the day. So it's going to look pretty dark. It's probably going to look pretty dark, but that's what I want to work on for today as my original. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Cody. Okay. Yeah, we watched a video about the forger. So, should I invite David to be a part of Double the Art as a guest? Because ultimately, David is just an artist. But I've read and I've heard about like way more high-profile forgeries. He was kind of, you know, going for the low-hanging fruits. I'm sorry to say, like selling on eBay. It's kind of low-hanging. But yeah. So how did you like the... Oh, sorry. Sometimes I have sound issues like that. Sorry. How did you like the episode with Alpine last time? It was great. Ouch. Man. Turn around. Sorry. I have a mic. Maybe if I put the antenna back. Oh really? Makes me feel about video game horror type. Probably. It's not horror though, but it's very dark. Right there it looks it's indeed very dark, but trying to get a better frame. Unpopular opinion, I felt like unfollowing Alpi after the last stream. Really? Why? Well, you do what you want, but I don't know. It was good for him to be up in the evening after a long day of work when he's not used to. So yeah, probably not the same type of energy level as he could have. I don't know, Balsam. I think he was. He told me that he's really not a late night painter, which is why I pushed it. So I think he's. I think he was just kind of a. He was kind of low energy a bit, or like he can be after a big day of work, and he's always very, he's not like me, he's not the same character, so more, more quiet, more and focused mostly. I think when I rewatched, I saw him a lot of the time not catching up on questions immediately because he was focusing hard on what he was making. Good evening, Drizilla. Hey, Christopher. So I'm curious about, like, we had this discussion though with Alpi about my choice of focusing on a different format with live streaming rather than what felt almost to me like a rat race of making videos. What do you think is the future of painting content on the internet? Do you think it's more live streaming? Do you think it's shorts? Do you think it's longer videos, regular videos? Do you think tutorials still have a chance? What do you think? What's your take on? Because we had this debate with Alpi. I was telling him about, like, the live streaming experience and how I think it's something very different and very unique for me. And I think there's I don't know, I see potential in this type of, what we do here, like live painting, live experiences. Like for example, TikTok Live at the moment is very, very big. And I think maybe a lot of content will be streaming in the future. But I don't know, you tell me. What's your take on the future of creation like that? Because it doesn't seem that still images will do very well. Like look at Instagram, how they've completely shifted from pictures to videos to stories and reels. Longer videos are always better for me. Yeah, but like the thing is, at the moment, people don't watch longer videos though. Well, they watch way less. But do you think there is going to be a place for, you know, still pictures? Like what they did back in the days on Instagram? Like basically it was a spot for your, you know, just your still images. You wanted to have a picture, you would put it on Instagram. And for artists was perfect. Now you have to do reels, video editing, stuff like that, just to capture a little bit of attention on this platform. It needs to be quite interesting, but how about interactive? Because I'm not particularly interesting, for example. I think I've heard somewhere not to use straight black. What do you think? Yes, I use burnt umber and ultramarine, and I make a black, which is almost as good, if not better. If not better. Okay, pre-recorded, yeah, I see. It's like when I was making mainly pre-recorded content, I sometimes had the feeling that it was boring. Like I was boring myself watching it, so I felt, you know. Yeah, the live streaming is good. I agree. The only problem is that there's very little rewatchability in a way, because once it's not live anymore, like there's not really a point in watching. I don't know. I consider my stream as kind of archives on YouTube. Actually, hey, maybe one day, my friend. Maybe one day. Maybe I'll have a show in Athens at some point. Who knows? Okay, let me try. I'm trying to find my. Okay. Okay, so this is my reference here for the flowers. I took this one myself. Almost looks like AI. It's crazy. And this texture is so interesting. I just took some flowers, spray painted them black, and then had a little orange light in the middle. And this is what I have, and this is what I want to do here for the, you know, this texture here. So I'm gonna cut it here. Oh. Yeah, it does. Super cool, huh? It's just an orange light, an orange LED, and some flowers that I spray painted in black. I should just paint that alone though, it's so beautiful. So this is the texture that I want. I was putting my reference here. So this is where the orange glow comes from. And this painting, my god, it was on my list of my to-do list of paintings to finish for such a long time. Oh my god, I actually there's 2022 on it, but I actually am still working on it. Like I thought that I would finish it in 2022. And you know, I didn't finish in 2022, so it's still up there. You'll know. Yeah, Michael Harding makes True Vermilion. Michael Harding makes all the all the traditional pigments like that. So how do you call in English the rock that solidifies from lava? Is it lava stone? Obsidian. Is it is it an actual name or is it just in Minecraft? Lava rock? Nah, it can be magma. Sure, obsidian is real, but is it made out of solidified magma? Needs rock. Alright, I guess so. So what? That's what I want. I want, you know, this kind of ash-looking rock that comes from solidified magma. Volcanic rock. Okay. So it's called that. So yeah, I want to create, you know, this texture. So I want to have the kind of the flowers and the texture, and they should all merge. And I have some leeway because it's all very much in the background, in the shadows. So lava rock then. Yeah, sounds nice. Sounds like a good idea. And it's nice. It's always a good sign when it brings back, you know, mythological symbolism and stuff like that. Hey, the dude, no problem. You're never late. You're always right on time. Yeah, I don't know. I consider it modern mythology in a way, like a mythology with, you know, with no real story, like mythology for a civilization that has lost the meaning of mythology. So basically mythology of the human existence in a way. Well, that's nice. Actually, I had some for the other side here, the nude. I had also ideas of making a box, kind of like not necessarily in reference, but with a sort of a Pandora's box kind of connection as well. But it's always like, I find the image interesting, I find the symbolism fine, and I think they would look good, and that's generally all I need. It doesn't go much beyond that. There is no specific reference to mythology or anything. Like, you see whatever you want to see. I'm not going to be there to teach you, guide you through like symbolism. There is no specific symbolism. Mythology is someone else's religion. it here. Oh, Waldemar. Okay. Okay. Yeah, lava rock has lots of holes here. So I need to go for something very grainy. Very porous, yeah. So all this, I'm trying to zoom in a bit on the texture. Must paint. Nice. Oh yeah, I'll put it on Discord. Well, since the painting is not done, I'm not going to do it now, but yeah, I'll do it. Well, who's not on the internet these days, though? Like, even grandmas are making TikTok videos and stuff like that. I need to work on the face because it's the most fun part, so bring it on. Getting closer in the face. Yeah, sometimes I join voice chat during the cleanup. Hello, Damien. Yeah, French camera. Well, it's your daily French lesson. Your daily French lesson to learn how to change a lens in French, because you never know when it might actually help you. Let's say you visit Paris one day, at least you'll know how to change a lens. And you can say, vérifier si un objectif est monté sur le boîtier. Appuyez sur la touche appareil pour préparer l'enregistrement vidéo. So now you know. That's your French lesson number 1. Basically, it's the only thing you need. I've heard that a lot of the people visiting Paris for the Olympic Games, they really they first want to know how to. They want to know if they can change a camera lens. Who knows? Who might ask them to just change their lens? Funny is I couldn't even read my French properly. Yeah, it's always hard to know actually before you make it. It's true. I have, yeah. I have been there. It's crazy, it's amazing. When I was younger, a friend and I went on a road trip to Napoli. And we visited we visited Pompeii at the same time. It was great, lots of tourists though. But yeah, what do you expect? But like, as a two young road tripping French dudes, we weren't really into the tourist stuff. This is the only kind of touristy visit that we did. We're more kind of in French we say routes, basically just sleeping in the cheapest youth hostel, stuff like that. You know, traveling as a young person is always fun. I went to Paris many years ago. You managed pretty well with bonjour, merci, et combien ça coûte? Well, it's pretty much all you need, I guess. Oh yeah, Paris is going to be a nightmare during the doing the summer games. That's a fact. Like, they pretty much already encourage Parisians to just go on holidays during the games because I'm not a fan of this mouth here. Oh yeah, the organization is going to be a nightmare. Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful city. It's the most beautiful city. One of the most beautiful cities in the world. Man, I hate it. I would hate to live there. But I love to visit. Yeah, pretty much. I think they're right. They should. Man, I can't get this. Can't get this straight. Oh yeah, no, this is a, don't get me wrong, this is a love-hate relation. It's a love-hate relation. Ah, man, this slight angle, I can't get it to match. Well, yeah, the architecture, but you know, we're mostly here in France, we're mostly relying on our legacy. Because it's mostly stuff that has been done in the past, in the distant past. And the modern stuff that we build, it looks just as bad as what was done maybe in the US. Except that the design of the city is different. Because the city is small, you can't just build a highway in the middle of it. So it makes it all more, you know, no, it's always better when there's not a huge highway in the middle of your city.
Thank you TheDude174 for the super chat. Your support is greatly appreciated.
Hey,
can we get some GGs in the chat?
For the camera phone. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Very much appreciated. GG. I want to see some GG for the dude. Yeah, I'm looking for these cameras at the moment. And man, they're expensive, so well, even the the ones I'm looking for are not the most expensive ones. It's still a non-negligible amount, and GG means good game. It means it's a win. It's a kind of a gamer thing. How can I? Can't get this mouth to work. Should I worry? Yes, for us it means genius. What? Genius what? Genius giraffe. Genius great guy, genius guy. Or genius girl. Nice. Nice, I like that. I like that. Since we're not gamers, can't really mean good game, so for us it's great. Get good. Get good. Get good at art. Okay, I kind of like Genius Giraffe though, so. Good grind. The cavity in the neck. No, because the light source is here, so these are reflections. And actually I need to work on this side as well. Basically, you have to work around the volume and all the areas that face down will pick up some of this reddish light. Except that in my case, this. Actually, I think I saw a sort of a fashion photo with a model like that, all painted in this kind of blackish, you know, rock cutter in a way, not with this kind of texture. You know, when sometimes you see fashion photos where they're full of mud, full of whatever, full of textures of some sort, or for magazines. I think I saw a painting with a model that looks like that. Especially this kind of texture. I need to get this. I want to emphasize, you know, the kind of a crunchy texture. Is this really what I'm going for? Well, wasn't Bob Ross enough for everybody? Yeah, you know, the grass is always greener in your neighbor's pasture, right? So obviously, like, people from Europe will find American cities so inspiring, and Americans, when they come to Europe, they find it inspiring because of the culture and stuff. All the biggest problems with the US is the design of the places where you live and the places where you buy stuff are so far apart that you have to build huge roads. And roads are not pretty. Oh yeah, Boston sounds amazing. So many great national parks though. You know, I like a city though, but if the only thing interesting about it are the skyscrapers, it's a failed opportunity because skyscrapers are not where people actually live and spend their time, you know. So if you want to have skyscrapers, you have to make sure that the neighborhood is actually just walkable, pleasant, that you want to hang around. That's not always the case. Yeah, NYC is. I've been in New York, and yeah, it's definitely an amazing city. But I was very happy to visit and then go back home. The city was exhausting. I mean, I'm not a big city guy, so I'm happy to visit couple days. But even there, if I don't have like anywhere to paint and make art, it's going to just drive me crazy in just a couple days, like maybe not more than 2. Salutations Jean-Luc, un petit coucou de l'Oise. Et sois le bienvenu, même si on parle beaucoup anglais ici. Tu es le bienvenu pour parler en français. Man, dropping a paintbrush. Oh no. Dropping a paintbrush is never fun, you guys. Oh. Sometimes it can be a death sentence. I hate this. Worst moment. Dirtful. Oh. That's a nightmare fuel here. Man. You know, it's just artist problems though. Not super. Not bad, not too bad. If it's, I mean, if it's the worst kind of problem that you can have in a day, it's pretty good. I mean, we live the good life, right? Our only worry is to drop a paintbrush. We have it pretty good. Get your mind off the brush. Is that meditation for painters? Kind of get your mind off the brush. Sounds like it. You have to see beyond the brush. Oh, we're speaking Spanish? Damien Spanish? Hola Damien, ¿qué tal? That's pretty much the entire extent of my Spanish here. There you go. $100 likes, let's go my friends, nice. Thank you for the 100 likes. Delicious likes. I don't know what I had in mind actually. See, the algorithm, it works based on all the multiple languages used in the chat, probably. So if you all type words in different languages, we might it might lure in some people from various places. Okay, so Aloha will bring people from Hawaii. From Polynesia, probably. Xie xie zhongyo. Ciao. This will bring Italians. Yeah, technically, I normally name my paintings. So the only problem is I often hesitate till the last minute sometimes. Guten Tag. Guten Tag will bring some people from Germany. Nice. Cadmium orange is just so great for that. Really, if you're into this effect here, this kind of fire lava effect, just Bring some cadmium orange and you're good to go, right? Like it's almost like magic. Socrates, sorry to say, you're so Greek. But good for you, man. I should try to get some imported here in France. I'm pretty sure you have some Keller olive oil here. Greece. I'm jealous. Bye, Christopher. Fruit tastes like plastic, yeah. The longer shelf life, you have to sacrifice the taste. Because people don't want to buy the good fruits that don't look perfect in the shelves. Like tomatoes, for example. They've created a tomato that can last for like weeks, but an actual tomato is not supposed to. That's why the tastes suck. Yeah, very excited. On Thursday, Discord, we're going to be doing an art and talk, which is our weekly event. And we just hang out and meet. And this one, we're going to talk about color harmony and composition in general with regards to color. So if you have like, you know, your favorite painting that you want to analyze with us, we're mostly going to study. If you want to keep your mic off, you can. If you want to Maybe you know, yeah, the subjects will be color composition, but maybe I can record it. I'll just ask if everybody's fine in the voice chat. If everybody's fine in the voice chat, I might ask to record, and if they're good, I can put it on unlisted on YouTube for those who want to catch up, and put it just on Discord, so it will only be visible from Discord. It won't appear as public here. Yeah, recorded forever. I don't know. I don't know if people would agree on that. But yeah, definitely it would humiliate Mr. Beast and all these guys. So now I'm trying to bring the texture with this kind of splaying brush. I'm trying to stipple the texture, blurring this variety here. Oh yeah, we could have perspective night where we kind of perspective marathon. Not maybe a night, but we can watch a a perspective episode together. Or Fake a Fortune. Fake a Fortune is also available on YouTube, so we can have a kind of a watch party. I like the idea. There's actually a function on Discord to watch party. So yeah, sounds like a good idea. Oh boy. Oh, my friends, I think I'm gonna sign off. But thank you very much for being here. Thank you again, the dude, for the super chat. Greatly appreciated. My friends, have a good one. I'll see you on Thursday in Discord and Friday here for our next stream. So no guests for next Friday, so it will be just us. And have a good one. I'll see you there. Thanks again. Joy and inspiration, my friends. Bye bye.